Hey, what's up guys, Dash Wolf. So, today's video is going to be kind of interesting. So, before we even begin, shout out to Samantha Misty, one of my online friends, for giving me this idea. I asked a few of my friends what I should be doing for my videos from here on out, and she told me she liked seeing my face in videos, and she liked how articulate I spoke. So she's like, have you ever considered doing creepypasta reading? I posted one video where I read one of my original stories, and that didn't do too well. Not because you didn't like it, but because people don't really care. So I'm going to be doing this to an ode to Samantha, so that'll be fun. So I'm going to be reading 5 short stories that I found online. They're all coming from this website called Scoop Whoop. I read one of them. I read the first one on the list already. I'm not going to be reading that one. I don't think... The first one wasn't too spooky, so hopefully it'll up the spook factor here in a minute. So, basically, what I'm doing here, I'm going to read a short story to you, and then I'm going to react through it, you know? I'll be linking the website in the description and which ones I read, so if you want to read them yourself, there you go. I feel like I should do something spooky, you know, like put on something kind of spooky, because, you know, Nirvana isn't very spooky, even though I might pull a Kurt Cobain after this video. I'm back, and I have cat ears on. Why, you ask? Because furries are pretty fucking terrifying. Let's just read some spooky stories and some fucking cat ears. Alright, so this first one we finna read is called I Hate It When My Brother Charlie Goes Away, by Horror in Pure Form. Let's read it. Cue the spooky music. Alright! I hate it when my brother Charlie has to go away. My parents constantly try to explain to me how sick he is. That I am lucky for having a brain where all my chemicals flow properly in their destinations like undammed rivers. Okay, first off, does Charlie have mental illness or physical illness? Because first of all, me too, buddy, me too. When I complain about how bored I am without my little brother to play with, they try to make me feel bad by pointing out that his boredom is likely far surpasses mine. This grammar. Considering he's confined to a dark room in an institution. So yeah, he's mentally ill. Okay, good. I always beg for them to give him one last chance. Of course, they did it first. Charlie has been back home several times, each shorter in duration than the last. Every time without fail, it all starts again. The neighborhood cats were gouged out... Wait, what? The neighborhood cats with gouged out eyes showing up in his toy chest. My dad's razors found dropped on the baby slide in the park across the street. Mom's vitamins replaced by bits of dishwasher tablets. Tide Pods are the best snack. They're more of a snack than Nick Rhodes. My parents are hesitant now, using last chances sparingly. They say his disorder makes him charming, makes it easier for him to fake normalcy, and trick doctors who care for him into thinking he's ready for rehabilitation. That I will just have to put up with my boredom if it means that I'm staying safe from him. I hate it when Charlie has to go away. It makes me pretend to be good until he is back. Okay, first of all, this is supposed to be spooky stories, and that was not spooky. That's just, like, sad. Like, okay, first of all, me too, Charlie, me too. I'm pretty sure all of us enjoy Tide Pods over here. So, secondly, okay, we didn't get any background from this story. Like, who? Okay, moving on. I'm trying to find the short ones because I'm already sick of this shit. Like, Samantha, why did you want me to do this? Okay, this one's pretty fucking short, so that's what we're gonna do. This one's called They Got the Definition Wrong by Lilu? Alright. It has been said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I understand the sentiment behind the saying, but it's wrong. I entered the building on a bet. I was strapped for cash and didn't buy into the old legends of the hotel to begin with, so $50 was more than enough to get me to do it. Are they talking about the Cecil Hotel? Because this sounds damn well like a lot of some shit I would do at the Cecil. It was simple. Just reach the top floor, the 45th floor, shine my flashlight from a window. The hotel was old and broken. Same. Including the elevator, so that means hiking up the stairs. So up the stairs I went. As I reached the platform, I noted the old brass plaques displaying the floor numbers, 15, 16, 17, 18. I felt a little tired as I crept higher, but so far, no ghosts, no cannibals, no demons. Piece of cake. I can't tell you how happy I was as I entered that last stretch of numbers. I joyfully counted them aloud as I reached the platform. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44. I stopped and looked back down the stairs. Oh, I must have miscounted. So I counted up. 44. One more flight, 44. Then down 10 flights, 44. 15 flights, 44. And so it has been like that as long as I can remember. So really, insanity isn't about doing something repeatedly and expecting different results. It's knowing that results will never change, that the floor leads to the same staircase to the same number. It's realizing you no longer fall asleep. It's not knowing whether you've been running for days, weeks, or years. It's when sobbing slowly turns into laughter. That one was pretty edgy. What? Hold up. Define insanity.
Insanity, the state of being seriously mentally ill, madness.
So they're not wrong about that just being a phrase because Google says that it's, but the whole expecting different results thing, I thoroughly believe that. I know plenty of people who expect different results from doing the same fucking thing over and over again, and they never get something different! I mean, that one was okay. That wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst, so, I might just read a third one and call it a day, because I'm already sick of this video. Like, I'm already like, because all of these are just fucking edgy. Oh, here's a real short one, okay. So, rephrase, I'm only doing 3 because I don't fucking feel like doing a longer video. So, this one's called The Perfect Plan by Hunt Frog. Okay. On Monday, I came up with the perfect plan. No one knew we were friends. On Tuesday, he stole the gun from Dad. On Wednesday, we decided to make our move during the following day's pep rally. On Thursday, while the whole school was in the gym, we waited outside the doors. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. I was to use the gun on whoever walked out first. Then he would take the gun and go into the gym blasting. I walked up to Mr. Quinn. Okay, I know Harley Quinn isn't the only Quinn in the world. Like, my economics teacher, he named his daughter Quinn. I walked up to Mr. Quinn, the guidance counselor, and shot him in the face 3 times. Same. He fell back into the gym dead. The shots were deafening. We heard the screams in the auditorium. No one could see us yet. I handed him the gun and whispered, "Your turn." He ran into the gym and started firing. I followed a moment after. He hadn't hit anyone yet. Kids were scrambling and hiding. It was mayhem. I ran up behind him and tackled him. We struggled. I wrenched the gun out of his hands, turned it on him, and killed him. I closed his mouth forever. On Friday, I was anointed a hero. It was indeed the perfect plan. All of these are just fucking edgy! Whatever happened to creepypasta being scary? And I know these are only meant to be short stories and not necessarily a traditional creepypasta, but as I was reading them, they were so fucking boring. I want something to make me shit my pants. I really do. I like reading scary stories when I'm in a mentally bad place because they make me feel something and I get spooked. Whatever happened? Why, like, these furry ears are scarier than those stories. Bitch! So, here's my final thoughts on all of those. The last one was the most realistic. I like the second one I read the best. And I'll probably find better stories to read next time. I kind of just jumped into this video without pre-planning it or anything. So I'll probably try to find creepypastas or scary stories or stories you want me to read in general. If you leave them in the comments, then I'll check them out and pre-read them and all that. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Samantha, I hope this is what you wanted. I love you. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, you fucking munchkins.